Hi students, welcome to the video lecture 5 on the topic laminar and turbulent flow. So in the previous class we have derived the derivations for frictional losses in the pipe, that is Darcy-Weisbach equation and Sedge's equation. So in the today's class we will solve the problems on this Darcy-Weisbach equation and Sedge's equation. So let me read the problem first. Find the head lost due to friction in a pipe of diameter 300 mm and length 50 meter through which water is flowing at a velocity of 3 meters per second using Darcy formula, second one Sedge's formula, for which C is equals to 60, that is Sedge's constant he has already given in the problem, that is C is equals to 60. Take kinematic viscosity, this is kinematic viscosity for water, he has given it as 0.01 Stoke. He's asked us to calculate the head loss due to friction in a pipe by using both Darcy formula and the Sedge's formula. So first let me write the given data. D is 300 mm, so it is 0.3 meter, we have converted in meter. Length is 50 meter, velocity is 3 meters per second, which is given. Sedge's constant he has given. This kinematic stroke he has given in terms of stroke. So one stroke is nothing but square centimeters per second. So this stroke we have converted it in SI unit, it is meter square per second, that is 0.01 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second. This stroke we have written in SI unit. So first, by using Darcy's formula, let us calculate the head loss due to friction. That is HF is given by the formula 4FL V square divided by D into 2G, where F is the coefficient of friction which is dependent on Reynolds number. Already we have told that. Whereas this Reynolds number is given by the formula rho VD divided by mu. So if viscosity is given, then density is given, then directly we would have used this formula only. Here to calculate Reynolds number, he has not given this density also, he has not given this viscosity also, but we are having another one formula which is given by kinematic viscosity, that is kinematic viscosity mu is given by viscosity divided by density formula. So here in the formula it is Reynolds number formula, it is density divided by viscosity. So here kinematic viscosity is given by viscosity divided by density. So therefore I will write V into D divided by kinematic viscosity. That is rho by mu is nothing but reciprocal of the kinematic viscosity. For that purpose I have written this here. Reynolds number is given by the formula Vd divided by kinematic viscosity. So let us substitute the values here. Reynolds number is equal to velocity is 3, diameter is 0.3, kinematic viscosity is 0.01 into 10 to the power minus 4, where Reynolds number is given by the number. This is a non-dimensionless number. So it is 9 into 10 to the power 5, I mean that means which is greater than 4000, that means the flow is turbulent flow. So for turbulent flow, this friction coefficient, it is coefficient of friction, is calculated by using this formula. 0.079 divided by Reynolds number to the power 1 divided by 4. If this is less than 2000, then we would have used another formula. So here it is Reynolds number is greater than 4000, that means the flow is turbulent flow. So we are using this formula. Whereas friction coefficient that is given by this formula, that is 0.079 divided by Reynolds number to the power 1 divided by 4. So this friction coefficient will be 0.00256. This F value will substitute in this equation and will calculate the head loss due to friction. HF is given 4, F we have already calculated, L is length, that is 50, V square, V velocity has given 3 square divided by D diameter 2 into G is 9.81, where HF is 0.728 meter. So now let us calculate this head loss due to friction by using this Sedge's formula. Sedge's formula is given by the equation, it is V is equals to C root Mi, where M, that is hydraulic mean radius, M is given by the formula, that is A divided by P, which is given by D divided by 4, where D is diameter divided by 4. This M value will be 0.075 meter. So this already we have proved it while deriving the equation of this Sedge's equation. M is given by D divided by 4. So let me square this equation, that is v square is equal to c square. If I will square this, then this will be mi. I have written this equation in this form, that is v square is equal to c square into mi. Therefore I is equals to v square divided by c square into m. V is 3 square, Sedge's constant is given 60 square into m already we have calculated, whereas I value is 0.0333. So now I value we have calculated. With this easily we can calculate head loss due to friction, that is HF is given by I into L, where I is nothing but HF divided by L. Therefore with this we can calculate head loss due to friction, that is HF is equals to I into L. That is I already we have calculated, where L is length of the 50, therefore head loss due to friction is 1.665. So we'll go for next problem. A crude oil of kinematic viscosity 0.4 stoke is flowing through a pipe of diameter 300 mm at the rate of 300 liters per second. Find the head loss due to friction for a length of 50 meter of the pipe. So he has nothing mentioned here which formula we have to use. So let us calculate this by using Darcy-Weisbach equation only. Kinematic viscosity he has given, that is 4 stoke. Stoke is nothing but square centimeters per second. I have converted it in meter square per second, that is 0.4 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second. Diameter D he has given 300 mm, we have converted it in meter. Q is given in 300 liters per second, we have converted it in meter cube per second, that is 0.3 meter cube per second. Where L length of the pipe he has given, L is equals to 50 meter here. So we know velocity here in this formula he has not given the velocity, because in the head loss due to friction F is unknown, we have to calculate F value. L value is given, V velocity we don't know, then we have to calculate this velocity and F value. If we calculate both these F value and V value, then easily we can calculate this head loss due to friction. So first let us calculate velocity of the flow, that is we know the formula, that is discharge is given by area into velocity. Therefore velocity is equals to discharge divided by area, that is 0.3 divided by pi upon 4 d square. So velocity is 4.24 meters per second. So in order to calculate this coefficient of friction, first we should calculate Reynolds number. So Reynolds number is given by V into D divided by kinematic viscosity. V is already we have calculated 4.24, diameter is 0.3 meter, kinematic viscosity is this. So my Reynolds number is 3.18 into 10 to the power 4, again which is greater than 2000. That means here it is written the Reynolds number lies between 4000 and 1 lakh. The value of F is given by this formula. So we'll substitute the values, that is the Reynolds number is 3.18 into 10 to the power 4 divided by 1 upon 4. This friction coefficient is 0.00591. We'll substitute the values of this F and the values of V in this equation, that is 4 FL V square divided by D into 2G. 4 as it is, F we have substituted the value from here. L is length 50 meter pipe already as given in the data. V we have calculated 4.24 meters per second, V square divided by D into 2G is 9.81. So we'll go for next problem. An oil of a specific gravity 0.7 is flowing through a pipe of diameter 300 mm at the rate of 500 liters per second. Find the head loss due to friction and power required to maintain the flow for a length of 1000 meter. So take kinematic viscosity, he has given it as 0.29 stokes. So he has asked us to calculate here head loss due to friction as well as power required to maintain the flow. The similar formula we will use here again. Specific gravity he has given 0.7, diameter he has given 300 mm, with that we will convert it in meter, 0.3 meter. Discharge he has given in terms of liters per second, we have converted it in meter cube per second. Length is 1000 meter, length of the pipe he has already given. So in the similar way, let us first calculate V here. Velocity he has not given and friction coefficient also he has not given, where V is calculated by Q divided by area. It is discharge is 0.5 meter cube per second, area is pi upon 4 d square. With this we will calculate the value of V as 7.073 meters per second. Let us calculate the Reynolds number, which is given by V into D divided by kinematic viscosity. V is velocity, already we have calculated here. Diameter D is 0.3. So this kinematic viscosity as given in terms of Stokes. So we have converted it in meter square per second. That is 0.29 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second. So with this we have calculated the Reynolds number as 7.316 into 10 to the power 4. So we can tell that the Reynolds number is greater than 2000, or it lies between 4000 and 1 lakh. So that is the turbulent flow. So let us use this formula where F is equals to 0.079 divided by Reynolds number to the power 1 divided by 4. We will substitute the values. That is, Reynolds number is given by here to the power 1 divided by 4. Coefficient of friction F is given by 0.0048. Now we will substitute the values of this V and the values of this friction coefficient in this formula. That is head loss due to friction, which is given by the Wismach formula. It is 4FL V square divided by D into 2G. 4 as it is, friction coefficient I have substituted here. We have calculated it. L is 1000 meter, already is given in the problem. Velocity we have calculated it, divided by D, that is 0.32 into G is 9.81. So my head loss due to friction is 163.18 meters. So now he has asked us to calculate the power required. So whereas power required is given by rho GQ into HF divided by 1000. So rho is density. Here density also he has not given, but he has given specific gravity. So with this we will calculate the density of the oil as 0.7 into 1000, that is 700 kg per meter cube. So rho 700 we have calculated here. G is 9.81, where Q discharge is given 0.5 meter cube per second. HF we have calculated, that is head loss due to friction, 163.18 meter divided by 1000. Therefore power required is 560.28 kilowatt is my answer. The problems are simple on this Darcy-Weisbach equation and Sedge's equation. Only direct substitutions are there. The problems are very simple. If you remember this formula as well as for Sedge's equation, that is V is equals to C root mi, then easily we can solve the problems. So all these are basic things.